And our third fight of the evening is Yahaya Yahuza. Big Yahoos. Why did in fact, Ferdinand is about to tell us.
He's so excited.
He's about to tell us Yahuza's story
Life
from
history.
beginning to ending versus Cherif Drame from Benin Republic.
Yeah.
Yes. And let me give out just some brief stats. Yahuza is 6'0".
Yeah.
Cherif is 36 years old, 8 and 6.
Yeah.
Black Child.
Yep.
What do you see, and how do you see the stylistics match up?
Yeah, like you said, Yahuza is 6-0, another undefeated fighter in AKO history.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since AKO 7. He's taking quite a break.
Yeah.
You know, someone we always, since we've been going to AKO, since we started from 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
he's been there, and we fell in love with him, and he's been a great fighter. So I see him dominating. Drame doesn't have a good record.
Yeah.
He's lost
Sankara.
4. He lost to Sankara.
Yeah.
He's lost 3 out of his last 4 fights.
Yeah.
So I think Yahuza will just have to be too much for him.
Okay, yeah. How about you, Freddy? How do you see the fight going?
Yahuza, I call him the big foot because look at his foot, his stance. He's just like the pillar of sorts that has been there for over 2,000 years. Immovable. I like his body structure, his physique, his speed. In fact, that he looks heavy, but he's light while taking the strike, and his kicks too. Yeah, he has a proper kick in the sense that he watches you, he sees that you have some setback in your right or left leg. He takes advantage of you, and he's a good grappler. Though he's not that good in striking, but I believe that since a fighter in Nigeria that I've had there's no fighter in Nigeria that has been undefeated. Yeah, Shex is season 5, which is poor. This guy is 6-0 in the AKO, which is good. Always looking for a way to kill you when you're in the cage with him. So I believe that having a bout in his own homeland, Nigeria, and Abuja, he's not that far from Abuja. He's not that far from the Velodrome. I believe that Drame is just like comparing tears and ocean, like missing an orca with a whale.
I think another thing and something negative about Yahuza is you said that over the fights is he doesn't know how to finish up fights. Yeah, he can dominate you throughout the whole fight, but he doesn't have that.
He knows that you can't dominate him. That's just it.
For Yahuza, I mean, he's going to have a fight. He's going to be in a fight though. Yeah. But for him, I feel he already in his head. He already knows what works for him. Yeah.
Exactly.
He totally dominates his opponent.
He knows you're not coming back up.
No, even if you know, even if you have striking more than him, and you have a couple of wrestling in your bag. Yeah. Do you have the wrestling he has? Do you think you can wrestle, or do you think you go as strong as him? And forget his aunts that we're saying now. I go to their social media page. I see him training with Shegs. I see him training. Not obviously he knows he has the wrestling in his hand. So what I see him doing is improving on his striking. He trains with him and them Shegs. They throw hands. There is this guy among them too, Tipper, that seems to be he's like a deer, like he just prancing and very skillful guy. Among them, he trains with Jeb. See, the way I see this fight going, I don't want to even mince word about it. I'm no disrespect to Drame. I feel Yahuza, this same thing that we've been saying about him, or people he's been, I'm sure he must have heard it. You totally dominate your opponents, you don't finish them. Guy, he's going to finish this guy. I see him finishing this guy. For his inactivity, I was looking through his stats. He fought 4 times last year. That's Yahuza. He fought 4 times last year. And he started his 2024. Yes. With a finish. Yes. He started He started with a rear naked choke. I can predict that his 2025 is going to start with a finish also. I'm looking at the good side of Drame that I can talk about. The only thing I can just say is like he's just an old head experienced person, 36 years old. But for the sake of the gods of fighting MMA or MMA gods, he fought 5 times in 2024, and out of the 5 times, he's lost 4.
4, yes. His last fight in AKO was against Chad.
He's lost 4, and he's lost in He's lost in different types of ways.
Yeah,
rear naked choke, uppercut, punch. When I was looking at it, I was like, how do someone get finished with uppercut?
Doesn't it look like his own his ring?
But don't let's beat him down.
Yeah.
Just let's like the general purview of what we feel. In fact, I think the question I should be asking you guys is that do you see the bout getting to a decision?
No, I don't think so. I feel Yahuza is just going to dominate him throughout the whole fight. Remember the last fight we saw Drame against Chad? It was quite poor. I remember that fight in AKO 6.
Yeah,
Chad submitted him. Most guys are saying Yahuza a decision machine. So you're saying they're going to be a finish.
I think this one is going to be a finish. I know this is one of the negative aspects about Yahuza, but I feel this one is just going to finish him.
Yeah, how about you, Ferdi?
Decision, submission, whatsoever. Winning is winning.
All the way.
You know, I just want the guy to win. I just want Yahuza, like the Yahaya one and only.
Big.
Just
big
imagine,
Yahuza.
like the big foots. You know, I like fighters. I like fighters that has that energy. You know, when it comes to the ring, he's coming out. I don't know. You always see them accompany him, like Goldberg.
Yeah, like Goldberg. Like they have to be around him. Otherwise, it causes chaos.
Exactly. Like the one.
We all know he's a chill guy now.
Seriously, he's a chill guy. When
smells wrong.
Yeah, you know. But when he's in the cage, right? Like, you know, just like what I said about Luis the other time. He's a nice guy behind the cage. You know, a humanitarian behind. When the cage is a beast, you know. So I like what he brings to the AKO.
Yeah.
These are the powerhouse that we're talking about in the AKO.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we have good fighters in the AKO, seriously.
We do. This is going to be his first fight this year, and I'm sure he's going to show out.
Yeah, victory.
So it's an unanimous decision from us for Yahuza.
Yeah.